President Uhuru Kenyatta insists that the way forward in the maritime border dispute with Somalia is through dialogue.
Well, speaking in New York at the UN General Assembly meeting, President Uhuru Kenyatta said his meeting with President Farmajo of Somalia was the first step in finding a solution to the dispute. But as Jamila Mohammed reports from New York, the president has not completely ruled out the legal option.
As the UN General Assembly meeting continues in New York, a side meeting was organized between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Somalia's Mohamed Farmajo. This seen as the first step in normalizing relations between the two sides, which have recently been going downhill over the maritime boundary dispute.
My administration continues to reach out to the Federal Republic of Somalia in an effort to find an amicable and sustainable solution to the maritime boundary disputes between us. In this regard, I welcome the decision of the African Union Peace and Security Council of the 3rd September 2019 that urges both parties to engage.
Hours later, in his address to the UN General Assembly, President Uhuru Kenyatta said dialogue is the best option in ending the dispute. However, it is important that Somalia is on the same page.
Kenya calls for the resolution of this dispute through negotiation, and we remain hopeful that the federal government of Somalia will be amenable and committed to the search for a mutually acceptable and sustainable solution to this dispute.
The meeting between Uhuru and Farmajo was brokered by AU Chairman and President of Egypt, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, after Kenya requested out-of-court negotiations through the continental bloc over the maritime boundary dispute.
Under the auspices of the chair of the African Union, President Sisi, he put us together, encouraged dialogue. Dialogue is what Kenya has always stood for. We believe that the only way to resolve problems is through dialogue, not through confrontation.
The case, due for public hearing in November, is currently at the International Court of Justice after Somalia sued, seeking to redraw the sea boundary.
Because we should not, as neighbors, be arguing about borders. We should be arguing about how are we going to provide services to our people? How are we going to have secure environment so that our people do not have to live in fear of Al-Shabaab and other such issues? These are the issues that should be concerned to us.
Despite the all-important Egypt-mediated meeting between Uhuru Kenyatta and Mohamed Farmajo, the November court date still looms large. It's just a wait-and-see game now to see whether the meeting will bear fruit or whether the legal option is still an option. Jamila Mohammed, Citizen TV in New York.